I'm Lucy Kennedy, and over the next few weeks I'll be moving into the homes of some well-known faces for one weekend. We'll share the cooking, the cleaning,
Charlie's hey, can you come and clean it up?
the eating, the spicy, and the chats.
I was a bit nuts as a kid.
Don't worry, so was I. You'll get to see these celebrities as you've never seen them before.
Already?
So get the guest room ready. This week I'm living with John and Edward Grimes, aka Jedward. Since their 2009 appearance on The X Factor, the brothers have recorded double platinum selling albums and represented Ireland twice in the Eurovision. They now write and produce their own material and have amassed over 500,000 Twitter followers. Yo dudes, it's time to get jetpacked. Hi guys, John or Edward.
John,
I'm going to be your landlord for next year. This is one of our many secret locations in Dublin.
Woo, more stairs, thank you.
You got a book here.
Nice.
So what are we going to do?
I love this.
What do you want to do?
Can I have a cup of tea or is that a bit rude?
We're your servants for the next few days, making sure you go this way.
Okay.
So how's your cravings right now? Are you really hungry or do you want food?
No crazy cravings.
No?
I get very tired though, that's the only thing, so I might need some naps.
But your third baby, our mom, we have like an older brother and there's two of us, so now you can be like our mom. You can have like 3 children. Oh God. So what, are you ready for Christmas? You're going to have a baby by Christmas, yeah?
What do you think? Do you want a squish?
What?
Do you want a hold?
Wait, you're moving your belly right now.
Yeah. So get your hands under. Now, that is the weight that I'm carrying around.
Wow.
Yeah, that is number 3 right there.
It's like a bag of potatoes.
Yeah,
It's so jiggly.
it is jiggly.
Do you have a husband?
Yes!
You do?
Yeah, what? Sorry,
What's
why are
the
you so
deal?
shocked that I have a husband?
What did you do?
You go around living with other people. Like, why is he not here?
Tweeted you last night. I was like, oh, sad about seeing you. And then he...
Sorry, we need to talk about your crazy fans. I had to turn off my phone last night after you tweeted. It was literally like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, you turn your notifications. Yeah, we never have notifications on.
Like they are like totally and utterly obsessed /
Lucy.
in love / stalkerish.
The jackets were
They
wearing...
care though.
The jackets we're wearing, a fan gave us these to our mom's house. She came to the door.
Have you guys dated any fans?
No.
Yeah, loads.
Yeah, loads. Oh,
No, really.
One of you is dating a girl. Does the girl feel like she's in a threesome?
No. Well, you might feel that way, but no.
Like I kind of do now.
Not right now. But no, because if ever...
Do you?
But you know what I mean? As
Recently
in,
we were in
you're
London.
so close.
We were in London recently, and we were out with this girl, not naming names, 3 girls, and one of their brothers, and we were on the dance floor, and out of nowhere, Edward started making out with this girl, and I was just like, whoa, because
No one needs to know
I never
that.
see Edward really make out.
We're
Because I need to go for a pee.
Because
Normally it's more private, you know,
Yeah.
when you're making out with a girl and stuff like that. But it was just on the dance floor, and it was just like I couldn't believe it, and I was like, woo!
Dirty minx.
I was inside going, yes, Edward.
Guys, is this fact or fiction? In 2013, Now magazine ran like a rich list, and they said that you had made
yes, I'm from England.
6 million.
True, false.
I was always these figures, but I say we've made that much money for other people.
Are you millionaires?
Yes, we're millionaires. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we still have so much to do. Money's not. It is important to a certain extent, but to another extent, it doesn't drive us. Like we're.
Well, how have you spent your money so far?
We
we
buy
look after our
laptops. We basically always help
Lucy,
out
property.
everybody. We look after all our family. Make sure they're all doing all right, and making sure all the bills are paid, mortgages, all that stuff.
Okay, John or Edward?
John.
John.
All right, Lucy, let's get you to your
I
room.
think you're probably the more nicer one, are you?
You're going to be very tired because you had a baby.
No, I haven't had the baby yet.
But don't be stressing. Like, we're very chilled out.
I'm not
like,
stressed.
We're not like, I know everyone thinks.
Like, you're not going to get robbed like Kim Kardashian. We'll keep you safe in case the people come and rob you.
I watch out for this bling bling
Well,
ring.
there's not too much to rob, in fairness. After 5 minutes with the guys, I already need to lie down.
Do you need a leg support in between there just to
lovely,
make sure everything's right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Guys, you were 3 months premature, weren't you? 12 weeks. And there was a 50-50 chance that maybe one of you wouldn't have survived.
Lucy, you really know your facts.
I do know my facts. What would life have been like
It would have been crazy.
had you not had each other?
Like the other day, I was just, sometimes there's moments where I'm like, oh, imagine if I wasn't a twin. But then there's moments that I have with Eda where it's like such a funny laugh, and I'm like, oh my god, could I imagine a world without Eda being here to like share experiences? And I feel
You wouldn't have known me. I would have been dead.
I know, but it would have been, genuinely, it would have, because I don't know,
Your life would have been
very
so
hard.
different. Well, there wouldn't be Jedward.
I wouldn't have anybody else to have my back and tell everything to and know all my secrets.
Your husband's probably watching right now, getting all jealous.
This isn't life.
What was your husband like when he heard you were going to be living with the weekend?
Really jealous.
Really?
Worried. I feel like you got a husband, you got all these kids, and like you were probably
All these kids.
you're grown up.
John's not Mary McCallaghan.
No, not yet.
Seriously, I always meet Mary McCallaghan and she never follows me on Twitter. Like, literally, I've never
Clearly, her
noticed.
people do it. She probably doesn't know how to operate a Twitter.
No, she does. She does her own tweets.
Okay.
But she never followed me.
Edward, I wouldn't take it personal.
She will after this.
Deep
Like,
down, she's an Edward fan.
Britney Spears follows me, Ellen DeGeneres follows me, loads of amazing people follow us on Twitter, but she doesn't.
How dare she? While Miriam works out how to block the boys from her Twitter account, we head for a stroll on the beach where I cheer the boys up by asking about their split with manager Louis Walsh.
Recently said in an interview that we were the most embarrassing thing that happened to him.
Yes, and he took you under his wing, didn't he, at
Yeah.
that time?
I don't think he took us under his wing. I think we were already flying. And then he was like, oh, I think I want a part of that.
Yes. And he was a part of that, and he was your manager.
It's actually a lot to the whole thing. And it's, I don't know. I think he's got old. And do you know what I mean? It's like, do you know what I mean? Being someone just saying something about behind your back, and you're just like, wait, I didn't even know there was a problem. Yeah.
A lot of people in the industry, they sign these contracts that are like insane. Like literally,
10
there's
years.
stuff in there that is mental. And then that's what happened with loads of artists and people, and we never put ourselves in that situation.
Who manages you now? Who is in charge of Jedward?
Well, me and John, like our mom officially, because we can't contact people. Me and John, even if when we had Louis, we had certain people, we always were the driving
Like you
force.
gotta be your own boss, because in the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, then it just comes across contrived. And
Like,
we're
if you don't-
passionate
if you
about what
don't-
we
yeah,
want to do.
Because you do everything. I mean, you write songs, you
Make our own
produce
music
them, you make your
videos,
own videos,
our own style,
you do your own
hair,
publicity.
do our own. We do basically do everything. We run our whole. We always
Like
have.
me and John, we do all this stuff
I
ourselves.
feel like with me and her, it takes time. It's taken a lot of time for people to even accept us or even see us as even being people. I feel
Why
like
is that?
I don't know. I just feel like because you know, because you're put out there as a certain thing and then you're not that thing. I feel like me and her were put out there as silver when actually we're gold. I'm already messed. That sounds so vain. Oh, John.
Oh my god, we're getting started
shit.
again!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh
Oh,
my god, how long
are
have
you
we
joking
how long have we
us?
been here?
Oh, Lucy, I'm only joking, okay? I don't talk about this stuff all the time. I don't talk about who I am as a person. I just get on with it.
Yeah, same.
I've never talked about any stuff I talk to you about it. I just move on with life. I don't live in the past. I move on to the future. Because the future hasn't been set in stone yet. I want to keep living in the future. I can't be going, yeah, I'm great. I did these things. I got to keep moving forward.
What? Okay, time to get off this beach. Tonight it's TV Awards night in Dublin, and the 7 o'clock show is up for the best entertainment gong. So I've asked the boys to give me some tips for the evening. So this is the story for tonight, right? So, if the 7 o'clock show wins, what do I say? So this is going to be my happy
And
face.
you're going
Oh
to go
my
up
God.
there and express feelings. And you're going to say what you want to say. And then at the end, just go. And everyone else who works on the show.
Yes, but when we don't win,
If you don't
Give it to her
win,
next year.
Lucy, if you don't win, just look amazing and just be like, this is what could have won. This is the face that could have been
Just
smiling
be there
for that
sizzling.
award. Just be like, don't look angry. Just look. Like,
Just
yes,
reckon we didn't expect to win.
just no, I know. Stand up and like show your baby bum and be like, I needed this.
right. Time for me to unpack. It's my first day here. My impressions so far are the guys are kind of how I'd expect, as in they're doing the whole yo dude, you know, they are very funny. I know, for tonight. They're more mature than I thought they'd be, and they're actually more genuine. They're really good guys, they're very good fun. Easy company so far. But they're very sweet, you know, worrying about me with my tummy and the bump, and it's really cute. And then my dates tonight for the IFTAs. Here's my dress, look. Da, 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 da. Right, I have to have a shower, actually. I'll unpack later. Suited and booted, it's time to head to the awards. And as usual, John and Edward opt for a low-profile journey.
What's up? Alright, let's get you in here. It's Kim Kardashian. Kim, come on, we gotta get in there.
Oh, jeez.
We're off to Jim's wedding. What's your name? It's Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Alright, we got you.
Are we doing selfies on this as well?
Let's do it. We should.
We can't do selfies.
This is the wedding day you never had. This is the way to get to the IFTAs.
Get off my phone. Get off my phone.
Lucy. She's amazing. Little hand touch there. Hey! Right around Dublin. Look at this guy. He's a rock. He's a rock star, sir. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
I'm being seen. I'm the queen. Hey!
Oh my God, this is like horrible. This is a nice discreet way to arrive. Oh Jesus!
Hey, what's up? It's Lucy. What type of wedding? Get over here.
Sit down, you naughty boys. Are we ever gonna do the red carpet?
These guys are literally people that have been tweeting you all night last night. Where's Martin?
Come on, boys. I love her. Are you looking after her?
Yes.
Yeah, they are looking at
2, 3, Red Rock. 1, 2, 3, Red Rock.
Eventually, I get the boys inside, and the ceremony begins.
Two of the most animated young men on the planet. Jedward?
It's not long before my moment arrives. Has the 7 o'clock show won the Best Entertainment Award?
And the IFTA goes to... Brendan
No?
O'Hara.
What the hell? Robbed again. After a hugely upsetting evening, it's time to head back to the apartment for some peace and quiet. Damn it! Boys, I can hear you tweeting.
Brief runaway? Yes,
Did you
Lucy.
brush your teeth?
Yes, Lucy.
Okay. Have you done your movies?
Yes, Lucy.
Okay. See you in the morning.
Night,
Bye,
Lucy.
guys.
Night, Mammy.
Coming up, girlfriends.
I'm like, I could go all night.
An exclusive interview with Mum,
But I could hear one of them crying, and John had pulled his blanket all over his head.
and learning to drive.
I never looked in so much mirrors before.
I doubt that.
It's day 2 of my time living with Jedward. For two boys so full of energy, this apartment is awfully quiet.
Don't actually always awake. It doesn't appear to bring much to life.
Boys, John or Edward? Are you dressed? Am I okay to come in? I just heard a no. Which room is no? Oh, can I come in? John or Edward?
John, hi. How are we? Good, I just woke up. Mate, where's your twin? I don't know where he's going. He's going to the left side from club.
Edward, for your female viewers, they want to see your
Wow. I don't even look good. I don't even work out.
So we're going to go for a different look. This will actually make my life a little bit easier today.
Let's do that.
So we're going for the sideways flick.
Yeah.
And you're going to go flat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go flat as well.
He touches hair, giving his hair a touch.
Wow, it's very soft, isn't it?
Small touchy.
So you just get 2 of everything. That is so funny. Little twinnies, adorable. Up and showered, it's Brecky on the balcony.
Put your head back. Lucy, you're a Roman goddess. We need to treat you like this.
Can I just take one? Thank you. I'm full already. I'm slightly intrigued. And I'm the only pregnant one here. But you're having chicken tikka, grapes, and tuna.
It sounds crazy, but if you had them all separately in their own
individual time, it wouldn't look as weird.
Do you feel now, 8 years on, that everyone just needs to let go of the X Factor and look at you as the older, wiser
Yeah, because I feel like
versions of what you were?
because we X Factor, I know people, we started there, but it's never been a positive for us. It's been more of like us trying to get away from the negative press that was stirred from the whole event. Like me and John, everything we do, everything we represent. I wouldn't change anything because it's fine to be the underdog and come from
And it
somewhere.
made you, let's be
It made
honest.
the story, yeah.
It did make you. Like, we never would have heard of you had you not gone through the X Factor process.
Trust me, you would have heard of us. We were walking around Dublin in suits, ties. We had cool hair.
So do you think you would have made it anyway?
Yeah.
But you preferred the Eurovision experience to the X Factor?
Yeah, doing Eurovision was like such a big thing for me and Edward because we got to go out there and sing our own original song.
Lipstick was a huge hit.
Yeah, Lipstick was huge. It sold more than Adele year came out, and it wasn't even played on radio here. And
Why is that?
like, it's just crazy to think that like our song we played all across China or in another country, and it won't be played once in Ireland.
Why? Why is that though?
The thing is, like someone might want to interview, but they wouldn't play your song. It's like the stigma of me and John, like, oh, they're from the X Factor, they're not proper Irish artists, they don't like to get me. Yeah, like all our albums got like multi-platinum loads of times.
While the guys may drive their fans crazy, neither of them actually know how to drive. So I took them for their first ever lesson. Alrighty, I hope these people know what they're in for.
I can't wait to learn.
So, you're instructor for today, Dara. Okay? Grand, right. Okay?
Don't be drive racing today.
No, we won't be doing that. Right? Okay, now.
I never felt so safe.
Huh?
Wow.
Right, okay. So when we use the brake, we use it gently at first,
Yeah.
then a little bit more progressive, a little bit more correct. We don't want to jump on it and stop the car too
Gradual
quickly.
build.
Alright?
Like a symphony. Build and build and build and build.
Something like that.
And then bass drop.
Boom. No, we don't just no booms,
I'll
right?
never always be chilled and relaxed.
Yeah, that's it. Nice easy brake.
We're going.
Well, so hold on.
Got one
Hold
to
on.
go.
Roughly there, 9
No
o'clock.
talk on your phone.
9 to 3.
2 hands
10
all
and
the time.
2.
If you want to get the past driving test.
Okay, will you listen?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
What material are these?
I don't mind. Don't mind the material.
Leather.
Let's concentrate on what we're doing here. Anything that you
That
can't
one.
see in that mirror, and then
Other
over your
blind
right shoulder,
spot. And is that mirror there?
Yeah. And then look out the window in front of you as
I've
well.
never looked in so much mirrors
Okay.
before.
I doubt that.
Time for a one-on-one with Edward. Do you feel weird now with John not being here?
I feel fragile.
Do you?
Unbreakable.
No, really, truly.
Yeah, it's weird having John because I know it's all on me. Like the whole camera's looking at me. Stop
There
looking
is
at
a bit
me.
of that though, isn't there?
It's kind of weird knowing that John's around driving a car on his own. Like imagine if he crashed. There's literally only one of us. I'm always seriously. I'm always dreading that like John's gonna go on a plane. The plane's gonna go down or something like that,
Oh.
and it'll only be me. Imagine it was me.
Wait, the wheel back up. Look, see?
Yeah, I'm trying not to go into that fence there.
Alright, well, go near the fence. Alright.
Overturning.
Okay, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Over
okay.
your shoulder, not in the mirror, over your
Yeah.
shoulder. Don't turn it too far. Come back in.
Try again.
Yeah, but not too quick. Slow
Yeah,
down.
I'll slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah. Here
Okay.
comes the van now.
Okay, so we'll wait and see what he's doing. Say he's reversing it. So,
He's talking on his phone.
Okay.
Shouldn't be doing that.
right, you're dead right. Okay?
But I'm giving a penalty point right
Yeah,
now.
come back in here for a minute.
But what about personality?
I think John's more like he won't take shit. This guy here looks like he's having a great laugh.
Let him.
Are you the softer one?
I'll just be like, nah, it's no big deal.
We'll do the same for Edward as we did for you. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay? Hopefully.
I feel like a driver right now.
Well,
I feel like I know a lot more.
there's a driver in there. We just have to get you right.
And what about if John fell in love with some girl and decided to emigrate to
He
Australia?
already has. He's gone to concerts without me, and ditched me and left me and disappeared for days.
And how did you feel?
I was like, you could have told me you were going to a concert or doing all other stuff. I'm like, where are you?
Turn it.
Yeah.
Turn it. Turn it.
Yeah.
Now, nice and easy. Gentle brake. Brake. No brake.
Kind of like each other's security blanket, really, aren't you?
Keys.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done. All right.
Did it.
Time for a switch. Edward heads out in the car while I chat to John.
We need the brake to stop us.
I mean,
Right? So we're gentle on the brake. So
John kind of, I'm not good, like,
Actually, it will be.
I don't
It's
think I know
okay.
anything.
Well, don't worry.
How do you feel being without Jedward or without Edward now? As Jedward.
I feel like Edward, I know that he always looks after himself. Sometimes he goes off and does shopping and stuff like that, and he always stays safe. I know he's not going to get up to crazy antics. What else is there to do in Dublin?
except sit around, maybe have a bag of chips.
It seems very off center. Like I don't think
Well,
turn
just
him
here.
turn him
Bring it
more.
back in. Yeah. Now, get ready. They're off the gas for a minute. Come on. No. Off the gas for a minute. Just start to turn the wheel.
I think you're slightly more confident than him.
Am I confident? I'm only confident
More
talking to you because you're pregnant.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm not confident. No, Eder is confident. It's
No, he is
you can be confident in different ways.
Confident.
I'm not confident. I'm okay with who I am.
I'm not on the gas right now. Just
Okay, put it on a bit now. Easy.
For fuck's sake! Oh my god.
Easy. Okay, now we're going straight.
And neither of you have ever gotten in the way of a relationship, or at least a girl has never
Eder
gotten
gets in
into
the
a
way of
relationship.
all my relationships.
Does he?
Yeah, he has a problem with every single one.
Why?
I don't know. He's just like.
Nice and easy. Put a bit more. And then
if you turn around that much, could you have something that
and then
doesn't need to
straighten
turn
it
it
back up.
much?
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Why do you turn the wheels so much?
well, you need to direct the car.
Okay.
Do you think he worries that you're going to find someone and just move away from him?
I don't think I ever will. I don't know. I think if any girl I go out with, like, I think most of them understood that me and Eder are best friends, and like most of the girls I go out aren't really that demanding. They're really understanding. I don't just go out with any girl.
But do you ever worry that the other one will meet someone that you won't like?
I don't think so, because we both kind of have pretty much the same taste. It might take a while to adjust, but I think eventually he'll accept it.
And you like the same people?
No, we like, I don't know, I like so many girls. But I'm okay. Like, I like a lot of girls, but there's only different types of girls that I know that go the next step.
Okay, well then go and give us this information. Talk to Dr. Phil.
Dr. Lucy.
Yeah, Dr. Lucy.
Big turn the wheel. And straighten up.
Can you get other steering wheels that don't have turn so much?
No. Not really, no.
I'd say you're very romantic and pretty full on. Are you pretty full on?
Yeah, like I can do all types of things, like girl things, and people can question, oh, is John gay or do this or that? But like, no, I'm fine doing anything. I don't care. I'll do all these things that I don't care.
Do people speculate about your sexuality?
The thing about it is that I don't. Eventually, like, people will know. I'm fine going this is my girlfriend or whatever. But I just think it's better to be private about those type of things because, it's not like I don't want everyone knowing.
Gentle on the brake. Brake. No, that's the accelerator. That's it. Good.
What it is, like, a lot of guys, like, all those MTV shows are all just about girls that are, like, quick like that they can just do whatever with and then say no strings attached relationship. And I don't want that. Like, I think maybe when I was 16, maybe when I couldn't control my urges. But now I'm like, I could go all night. Watching movies.
Phew.
Okay. Good.
I think John's better.
That was actually really interesting getting to see John and Edward on their own. And because I never have, to be honest, I'm so used to the two of them together. John was the exact same with Edward. He was still very, very confident and well able to talk and relax with me, whereas Edward seemed a little bit lost. It's quite sweet. He's lacking in the confidence that John definitely has. They're such great guys, though. Do you know that? The longer I spend time with them, the more I love them.
Later that day, back in the apartment, the three of us settle down as John takes out the guitar.
John, seems to play a song.
Okay, we'll play songs.
Play a song, John, in this
we
town.
gotta get some food on us.
In this town, John. Let's give
What's
it a
in
go.
this town? Is this a new one?
It's this town song. It's a song we're singing.
It's sung by this legend we know.
Waking up to kiss you and you're singing. Waking up to kiss you and no
Okay.
there. That's where you're at.
Okay.
I'm going. Waking up to kiss you. No, waking up to kiss you
Okay,
and no
okay, you ready? I'm ready.
there. You're more serious. You're
Okay,
more committed to the
serious.
girl, and I'm more up here. Waking up
Okay,
to kiss
let's
you.
do it.
And no. We never even rehearse the song. It's
Yeah.
what always happens. I always learn these songs.
For
We never
God's
learn
sake,
them.
John, give me a break.
He was editing a music video, so we'll give him that. Waking up to kiss you and nobody's there. The smell of your perfume still stuck in the air. It's hard. Yesterday I thought I saw your shadow running round.
It's funny how things never change in this old town. So far from the stars. And I wanna tell you everything. Words I never thought to say the first time round. Who cares?
Chorus.
Chorus.
So straightforward. Voices are so
Cause if the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you.
Lucy. Down high.
Of course, get one.
Guys, I love your voices. They're so similar. It's bizarre.
Well, we
I
haven't
know you're
rehearsed
twins.
them.
You like sing the same way. Do
Well,
we?
yeah.
Look the same. You dress the same. You sing the same. So it's
Marcel,
flat
you're
hair or
hungry.
serious day.
Serious day with flat hair.
A serious day for me is when I have serious stuff up. My hair's off. I'm like really, really grungy. And that's a like it.
Like, I don't give a fuck day. It's like, I don't
Pizza.
care.
I don't give a what, Edward?
No, it's.
He said pizza.
I was gonna say bad words, but it's good.
We all say bad words, don't worry.
Coming up, money.
I don't have any debts. No.
Mum's the word.
We weren't strict parents.
And bullies.
To slack us off and our mom on Facebook.
It's day 3 living with Jedward. So far, like, so totally cool, dude.
I'm having great crack with the guys. They are. They're very sweet. They're very likable, very lovable. But we've had lots of the lulls and lots of the messing and laughing. I think now I probably need to get things on a little bit more of a serious note and ask them some serious questions. There's so much I need to ask and find out. So I'm going to bring them out for brekkie and give them some food.
Do you think you're too innocent?
We're not innocent. I know people think we're innocent and we're nice, but we're
What are you smiling at?
for everything. we're like,
You were bullied in school. Do you think you were bullied because you are so nice and you're both so gentle and kind? Do you think the bullies just took advantage of this?
It was always different. It was always
it's just like in school, like people would say, they would say stuff about us from afar and make out stuff about us that
What?
was.
like even being excluded from like parties and people all getting together and stuff like that. So I feel we never talking. I'm trying to say something. This is an important story. This is life. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. But like like parties and people drinking. I feel like we never got into that whole scene because we were never invited in the first place.
Yeah, but why? Like, I don't understand why.
I just feel because we had different values. We weren't all for, making fun of people and making jokes of people. So if people in the playground they fell, we'd be like, "Are you all right?" And everyone would be laughing and clapping their hands. So I just felt.
And what age were you when you were bullied?
Even still, we're being bullied by people. Even
It was
still,
never like, it was never,
just everyday life is people looking down
it
at
was
you.
never a thing where it was a section of like, I'm being bullied now. I think throughout our whole life, there's always been someone there, like, picking on us. That's why when we got such harsh media, when we like reached fame, it was nothing to us because before then it was like direct in your face. Like the other night we were checking into a hotel, and the security guard had
Oh, this is terrible.
had the audacity to go on to its Facebook.
A person who worked in a hotel.
to slack us off and our mom on Facebook.
He said something so
After
rude.
meeting you.
No, before
If
meeting
we-
us.
if we were
And then we went on to the airport, and the fans had already found out that this 51-year-old who was working in the hotel
creep,
went onto his Facebook and made all these messages. So we got to the hotel, and
they just said his Facebook was hacked. Like what? I don't think so.
he said horrendous things. That was just an example of
Well,
unnecessary.
what kind of things did he say?
Like really bad. It's like I don't even want to say it.
Terrible.
Sexual
It'd be
things.
so rude to even say it to you.
Do you guys feel that when people meet you that they're expecting this way crazy kind of Jedward act?
It's I don't like when people stereotype us, like where they think. Do you like people who meet us
Yeah.
and then they try to make out that it was this overwhelming experience or running around like little kids
Actually, it was
jumping
the
around.
opposite. They were going around like this and literally like.
But does that annoy you? Does that hurt you?
It does hurt
I
because
think
like
we take it with a pinch of salt sometimes. Sometimes you just have to go. you know, they're trying to keep their street cred, they're trying to keep up
But
with
it
everything.
must hurt, though, you know, if people
Yeah,
are
it
saying they're
does,
running
it
around like
does.
children, and it's like, you know, we're actually
It
not
makes
like
you,
that.
it makes you feel.
Because the thing about it is, like, you turn up to the music events and everyone's so down, they lose that magic and that spirit of why they were originally wanted to be a pop star. They're just doing it to get money, and it's like you need to always hold on to that essence of like magic, because if you let that go, then there's nothing to hold on to.
It's always an awkward situation sometimes because people, they don't talk to you like a normal person. They think that you're going to jump on them or something, or asking us like, how high can you jump, or just ridiculous questions that you've been asked a million
Yeah, because
times.
think of that, you can't be serious or talk about important things if no one gives you the question or the. Do you get me?
Exactly.
If they're in a different, if they're in a different
yeah.
wavelength to you, it's just like. Yeah.
To be taken a little bit more seriously, would you guys like to do more serious things?
We write our own songs, produce our own songs, make our own videos. I think people don't realise that we've never put ourselves out there and go, I do this, I do that, because we feel people know, but then people don't know.
No, I don't think people do know.
I just feel like our situation and how we were put out there in the first place, we've got a different journey to everyone else. We have to keep going to prove ourselves all the time. Like, we're always this mega underdog, so we have to keep showing people and keep upgrading ourselves like an iPhone. Like,
God, boys, I could talk to you all day.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I will be.
Back at the apartment, the boys are working on a new song about a screen legend.
It's going good. We'll have a new video for everyone to watch. Lucy, where are you?
it's not our typical song that we write. It's a bit more of a happy song, because your song is a really positive show.
I'm a positive kind of person.
Yeah, it goes like this. It's like a drum chair.
Days are here, you never want Lucy, but you make me wanna get down and dirty. Lucy, Lucy, la 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 la, little Lucy, how you feeling? I warm and cozy, you be bubbling, bubbling like a hot jacuzzi. Yippee, it's Lucy, la 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 la, little Susie. I love it. I love it.
After the sellout concert in the kitchen, it's off to one of the gazillions of photo shoots the boys attempt.
Oh, she loved that one. You made her day.
With John on photo duty, time for a chat with Edward.
We know that your fans are very important to you, but you also get some pretty horrific tweets. How do you feel when you see these yucky tweets?
But the thing is that usually other celebrities actually do bad stuff and do negative stuff, and then people have to defend them.
Yeah.
There's not. With me and John, there's nothing to go on. It's literally like making out stuff that's not even there.
I know, it's not like you look for it.
Like me and John, like it's not like we don't try to be controversial. Like we're not. We're just two dudes from Dublin who were 17 who did a talent show. Simon Cowell didn't really like them that much, even though secretly he did because they made him loads of money. That's it. Everything else we've done is just us.
Now, we need to talk about the lack of management in your life. I've been thinking about you guys a lot. In fact, because I've been living with you, I've been thinking of very little else. And I worry and I wonder. The fact that you don't have anyone protecting you. I know you've got your mum as your manager, but I think you need a professional management company who can help you, like do you and John, negotiate your deals.
Yeah, there's a certain figure where if it's an endorsement, you'll get paid more.
Excellent.
If you're doing a personal appearance, it's different. Or if a person's making money off you, you see what the final how big the campaign can be and how much money is going to be on the table and what percentage you should have from that. It's boring.
But do you worry about money? Do you worry that it'll just end? And then how do you make it?
Because me and John were so we always have new opportunities. We're not even like talking bullshit here. Like we actually are so always able to find new territories, new things. It's not like, do you get me? It's not like we're doing the same thing over and over again. It's
You're
like,
obviously just not a worrier like me.
no, we do worry. We do worry. That's why we're always on our go. Whenever stuff just doesn't come to an end, we don't just go.
So you just keep working.
We don't just go, I'm starting the day. My day's over. I'm on break. Sorry, can't talk to you. I'm finished. I'm just always working on something or reaching out to fans. Like I go on Twitter and reach out to people. Online's so crucial now that like everyone who's on TV and the real world don't realize what big impact online is. That people are sitting at home making YouTube videos and they have a bigger audience than the biggest talk shows in Ireland.
While Edward takes his turn to strike a pose, John and I talk business.
In the last 8 years, you guys have had a lot of highs and lows. What do you reckon have been your highs so far?
Highs so far, we're doing Eurovision and touring all over Europe.
Yeah.
Going to Australia was amazing. Going to Canada was amazing.
So give us your lows.
My low moments were when I realised that I'd have to make all my own music videos because people didn't have the creativity or the passion to make a music video for me. That was a low. Another low was I was on stage and I sprained my ankle and I had to do 6 shows in a wheelchair because I was such a dedicated for the fans. I did the 6 shows in a wheelchair.
Great, you just kept going.
Yeah.
I was asking Edward, is there anything that he doesn't like discussing? Is there anything that's just too personal or too private? And he said family. Are you the same? Are you uncomfortable talking about your family? Your family life, your home?
Our family don't want to be famous. Our family don't, they want to just be themselves. They don't want to be in the spotlight.
Yes, but they are reaping the rewards of your work because you're supporting so many of your family, which
They're not really, they're just,
you're
It's not
financially
normal.
helping them.
yeah, we financially help our family. They still treat us normal. They're not out buying Ferraris or stuff like that. They're just, people do have expenses in life.
And you're
It's
happy
good that
enough
we-
doing that for them.
Yeah, if it's good that we could be there for them and actually help them.
Neither of you seem to worry about money like I do. I worry about my bills, I worry about my mortgage, I worry about everything when it comes to money, but neither of you seem that worried.
I just feel like sometimes you shouldn't be driven by money. I know you can make money and you have to just really live normal to even get inspiration to write songs. You can't just be living about partying and living this lavish
But
lifestyle.
do you get royalties? Like, I'm not going to ask you how much you're worth. That is a very rude question. But are you okay financially? You don't
Yeah, I'm
you
doing
don't need to
okay.
worry
I
about
have a
money.
suit and tie on right now.
Do you have a regular income with royalties, or
Yeah, there's regular income of royalties and merchandise, and
do you look after your own money, or do you
Yeah,
give
yeah.
yourselves an allowance?
we did business studies in school, so we understand money and where it goes and paying our taxes. And
So you're okay doing all that yourselves. You don't.
we have an accountant
Okay.
and
But
solicitors.
are you given a certain amount per month to spend?
No,
Like I take
don't-
out X amount per week, so I don't spend over it.
it varies because sometimes
Like mortgages and stuff. Do you worry about paying
No.
mortgages? And
anything we buy it all out. We don't pay mortgage.
so you don't have any debts.
I don't have any debts. No.
Nice. What a nice way to be. No wonder you guys are so happy. This makes sense.
Back at the apartment, the boys' mum and manager Susanna arrives, and we get chatting about the twins.
Were they always like this as children and stuff? Were they?
Yeah, they were always very happy children. Yeah, from the moment they came here, they were happy, yes. At 32 weeks, yes.
Little babies.
Yeah. We had a situation one morning where obviously they had little cots beside one another, but I could hear one of them crying. So I went up, and John had pulled his blanket, I have no idea, all over his head.
Oh.
So he couldn't speak. Well, obviously he wasn't speaking, his baby. He couldn't gurgle. So Edward knew.
And he pulled it down.
No, he was screaming. He was in the other cot. He knew, yeah. Now there was lots of incidences like similar to that, through their life where they just know about one another, their feelings about one another.
It's amazing. They are particularly in tune, I think, with each
Yeah.
other.
They would have had initially, when they were learning to talk, they would have had their own language, which some twins have. And I know when they were in play school, I remember one of the teachers saying to me, we're a little bit worried, with Edward and John, that they're not saying very much. I think we'd all be in agreement that once they started talking, it
My
continued.
God, they're making
Yes.
up for lost time, weren't they? Now they actually don't draw a breath.
Yes, this is Edward and John, and that is their brother Kevin. So they actually
Kevin's
looked like
the
triplets.
eldest.
Kevin is the eldest. So they looked like he's just a year older than them. That's basically it.
I think that the John and Edward, in particular, seem to have got the brunt of some bad press over the years and unwarranted.
Fans have definitely responded to this, the way in which Edward and John react to maybe negative press. That you do have to, that life is like that. Not everyone's going to like you, but you have to try and find within yourself the ability just to put it aside and keep focused on what you're at.
Are you their manager?
Is that like the
Yes, I became their manager there about 3 years ago. I suppose it was a big undertaking.
Do we have any regrets to date?
I don't think they've any. No, I don't think they've any regrets now.
They said they did.
Yeah, I mean, I may have, when I'm dealing with different, work that's coming in, I may have made certain, decisions, and maybe it wasn't the right decision.
They are in total control of their careers.
They are. Now, of course, the downside of that is you don't make the money as quickly.
Right.
Like, there's no doubt about it. I mean, so they're taking maybe the slower route.
Right.
But in taking the slower route, I would hope they will have the longevity that they want.
My time with the boys is coming to an end.
They'll be sad, Lucy.
They'll be sad.
Yes.
Slightly relieved,
They
I'd imagine. But this is quite exciting because it's their birthday coming up, and you've bought a cake,
I have.
and they have no idea.
Yes.
Let's do this.
With the boys turning 25, Suzanne and I got them a surprise birthday cake.
Happy birthday, dear Edward. Birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip.
What did they put the last one? You ready?
Guys, happy birthday. I know it's not until
It's like kids
another
party.
4 more
Kids
days.
party all day. Thanks, man. You even got a banner.
Yes. You're welcome.
Did you do this yourself?
I put the candles in, yeah.
To John Edward,
No.
my favourite,
says-
most lovely boys. My lovely boys. Happy birthday.
With my love, your biggest fan. Right, kiss me, you're gonna have to go. Oh no. Thank you so much for such a great time.
You got yourself.
Honestly, guys, I
Bring it
so much.
Everything goes well.
You're gonna miss us.
I am gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
No, I am actually going to miss you. This is not a joke.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to be totally honest here. I arrived feeling very apprehensive. I thought, oh my God, 3 days with Jedward, this is going to be insane. They're going to frustrate me. They're going to annoy me. They're going to talk the whole time. They're going to be hyper. I had this vision of just the crazy twins that everyone else had. But in reality, they're not. And I think I didn't get to meet Jedward. I got to meet John and Edward Grimes, who are two really nice, genuine, down-to-earth guys. They've grown up a lot in the last 8 years, and people, I think, still have this perception of them that isn't the reality. They're really nice guys, and I'm genuinely fond of them. I genuinely like to see them again. And, I think we can safely say I've been Jepicked. I'm a big fan now. I really am.
When the world gets cold, don't